Well, hello there, everybody. I should intro like Mrs. Doubtfire. Well, hello. Welcome to the Gungeon Radio Podcast.
How do you do, fellow children?
We're gonna do the whole show like this right here. Isn't that wonderful, kitties? No, she would say, she says puppets.
It's going into like a different, like, you started British, but it went like very like a different part of Europe right there after a while.
I can't keep up a funny accent, man. Like, I try, but I can do it for a minute, but then I can't keep it up. Well, folks, we want to thank you for tuning in today on the Guns and Radio Podcast. We have probably more once again than we're going to get to in this hour. However, you know, that's what the Thursday show is for. So with that, I feel like we're going to do a decent amount of conversation on Alan Niven's book because, it's being blocked from being released, and we might know why. Also, Slash comments on the Guns N' Roses breakup. We've did you guys see that, by the way, where Slash did that interview about why GNR broke up?
No. Yeah, it had to do with the management. That's what he
always comes down to management, man.
Oh yeah. I heard about it. Yeah.
He fucking hated Doug Goldstein also.
Oh, is it Doug's fault?
No,
Most of them hate him.
He and Doug were never good friends.
Oh, really?
Especially when he fucked Doug's wife when they went to England to have the doctor look at Axel's vocal cords.
Oh, wait,
return.
Did you say Slash fucked Doug's wife?
Yeah, they went to London with Doug Goldstein and Aaron, I think, to have Axel checked up. And then when they returned, Doug found out that Axel Slash fucked his wife.
Oh. Well, it's not just Tom anymore.
I was going to say the same thing. Him and Tom Zoot have something in common now.
Huh.
You know, being cucked by their own band you manage or found, you know.
I'd be furious.
I would be too, but like, what can you do, man?
If one of you guys fuck my wife, we're gonna fight. But I'm just gonna warn you: you don't let me catch you, because if I walk in, whatever one's in the air is the one I'm sticking it in. So you make sure she's on top.
Whichever's in the air. What?
So just know
the only thing that's missing is family.
Fuck off.
So I'm gonna read this quote from Guitar World. A lot of the issues were to do with management and stuff that pitted me and Axel against each other, and that's about really all he said.
And they did a good job, right? That's what he said too.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. Wait, didn't one of them try to get them back together, and that's why they?
Oh, that was, I believe, when
Doc McGee.
Irving Azoff. When
Irving Azoff, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was Doc McGee that was. Didn't he manage GNR for very briefly and was fired?
They wanted him at first, like back when they were starting on the '80s, but they never.
I think Rick's kind of onto something. Wasn't there an overlap with GR and GNR with some management company?
No, I'm telling you, Doc McGee was managing Guns N' Roses very briefly, and he was fired. I think it was something to do with the Duff coming back to the London show in like 2012 or something. That it was.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, that was because Doc McGee was managing, and we're like everybody's kind of excited because you know Doc, what he does with Kiss, new music still comes out and all that. Well, get the ball rolling, and Doc was just fired as soon as he got in.
All right, I got an insight on that. Yes, Doc McGee did manage Guns N' Roses from 2010 to 2011. Let's see. Yep, that's all it says. So yeah, I thought I'd heard that before though, so that makes sense. They must not have. They didn't like having to work so much. Put them boys to work.
Yeah, put them in their fucking place while you're at it. I mean, it's kind of like the thing too, like, 'cause now I'm like actually reading through a lot of these guys like autobiographies, like reading through Duff's. Now I'm like kind of mostly through like Steven's autobiography. It's a lot of management was definitely an issue, you know.
You think?
Yeah, it totally was 100% the issue. It's like, you know, And also, it's like once these guys got like a whiff of money, they all basically became there was this one family, and then they all just had their own like separate lives. And it's just like money changed everything too, is in this band. So
I mean, I can see that. You guys think if we all got like $1 million each, we'd still hang out?
Yeah,
Sure.
but we just have somewhere to go. We wouldn't do
Maybe.
it electronically.
Yeah.
We'd all meet in like Boulder or something.
Or Tennessee, Jeff.
Sure, fine.
What about Europe?
Europe's fine.
I,
Yeah.
Italy,
Vacation?
preferably.
Fuck, if I had that much money, I'd move to Europe, get that free healthcare.
yeah.
Let's go to Downlight Festival, guys.
Well, Europe is not Europe anymore, but that's a different discussion, I guess.
I don't know about the different European things. But luckily we have our local European expert, Franz, here. He knows a thing or two about life
Yeah,
across
Europe
the
is
pond.
slowly. Yeah, Europe is not Europe anymore soon, man. I mean, yeah, lots of immigrants and crazy. Have you seen those videos on YouTube where people go to these big cities and film on the streets and what happens? There's
No,
this
I
guy
haven't.
from the Netherlands who does that. He goes to the most dangerous cities in the whole world, in the whole Europe, and yeah, he basically gets assaulted every video.
Oh,
It's crazy.
wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think we'll stick to podcasting and making Franz watch effed up videos from time to time. That's
Mhm.
seems like the way. I don't know though. If we were gonna send a correspondent, and this is for Chris, if we was gonna send one of these guys to get punched in the face for a video in Europe, who would we send? Unlimited money, but we can only send one. Who do we send? I vote Rick.
Oh my God.
Wait, what? Vote me for what? To get punched in the face?
Yeah, if we got to send somebody to get punched in the face, you'd do it.
Well, Rick has like some sort of like he knows what to expect, I guess. He has been, he's taken a few licks in his life.
Yeah,
You
and we know he's not gonna die from getting, slugged. Because I mean, think about how hard Geo probably hits. Like,
Who's gonna be slugging me?
I don't know, some random person in Europe apparently.
We can get to this.
We're just sending Rick off to get like fucking power bombed in like the streets of God knows where at this point.
Here's what we'll do. We're gonna make a deal with AEW on the side to put Rick Dunsford in a wrestling match. But then before he goes out, whoever he's working, I'm gonna tell him, he says this shit's totally fake, right? And
he's gonna get ribbed Dr. D style, brother.
And then we'll have Rick tell the guy he's about to wrestle, after I beat you tonight, I'm going to be the champion of this company. And
you're gonna fucked up John Stossel style.
Have you guys ever seen the album cover for Pantera's Vulgar Display of Power?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's literally a guy getting punched in the face. Well, if you guys ever watched that like Wikipedia Fact or Fiction, Rex Brown and Vinnie Paul's episodes, they talked about that. They paid, I guess the record company paid some guy like to take 30 punches in the face for one
Right
day.
off the street, yeah.
damn, how
Yeah,
much?
That's metal as fuck, honestly.
I think he only got like $5,500 for it at the time.
Yeah, but that was in
He
He
like
didn't get
92.
much. He didn't get much.
Yeah, I think my price is a little higher than that. I could make that at a wrestling show.
Yeah, I think the Nirvana baby got more than that guy. So
Oh God,
I think
could-
the
But he's still
Nirvana
suing
baby's
them.
still trying to sue though. Yeah.
that's
Dude,
lame.
Every case gets thrown out and he just comes back with something other degree of the law trying to get his money.
yeah, get a job, asshole.
Yeah. Blame your parents. They're the one who stuck your schlong out there for the world to see.
Yeah, fucking micro penis freak.
Hopefully the penis got bigger since that Nirvana cover was taken.
I mean, he can always explain he was in the pool.
Yeah. Oh man, that reminds me of something funny. So part of the reason I've got Mrs. Doubtfire on the brain is because my girlfriend convinced me to watch that this week as a grown up because I have never seen it as a grown up before. And oh my God, so many jokes I never got when I was a kid. And one of them is when James Bond is getting out of the pool and she goes, "Oh, look at you, dearie. From the look of you, that water must be freezing." And I never got that when I was a kid.
I like
That,
that
That and what was the other one? Winston's idea of foreplay was what's her name? Etty was Etty brace for impact. Never got that when I was a kid. What you
I
gonna
think I
say?
saw
Bud?
it in the cinema, man. I saw it in the cinema. I remember that as a kid. Crazy.
Well, I haven't seen it as a grown up. I saw it a
Oh,
lot when I was a kid, but
I saw it a few years back again. It's still good.
oh yeah, it was a good watch. It was a real
Fantastic
good
one.
watch. We
Yeah.
got that. We've been rebuilding our physical media collection lately because we are just done with streaming. Like it's just too much at this point. No more than we watch it. We watch YouTube and we watch Tubi, and we had Netflix, HBO, Peacock, Paramount, and
Disney.
Disney.
Hulu and Disney at one point, and all we ever watched was Tubi and YouTube. So I'm like, dude, I think we could cut all this and wouldn't miss it.
Yeah, instead of cutting the cord, let's cut the streaming services.
Yeah, put the cord back on at this point. It was cheaper.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
my point.
It's the same shit now, honestly.
I only have a YouTube subscription. I don't have regular TV.
I think YouTube's about to lose a bunch of money because they can't come up with that deal with the NFL.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I still have the old school TV antenna, also.
I do too, at the
So
lake
do I.
and
But
here.
the only reason I have it is for football.
Yeah.
So
That's
going back to
TV.
Guns N'
Football.
Roses.
This is the only time my TV's on. That's it.
Yeah, which by the way, guess who's number one in the league right now?
Not
No.
me.
I'm about
Yes.
to win 4 in a row. If I
That's
hold
a-
up,
I was winning by like
I
40
think I won
points
4 last season.
and blew it against Mason.
Yeah, Mason was number one until I took the lead, and then I won again this week.
Worst to first, Dustin, because you were the worst last year.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
Holy
That'd be
shit.
some funny shit if I won this year after just getting absolutely butt fucked last year.
I vaguely remember some rage quitting last year though too.
I left the goddamn chat because you kept pissing me off. That's what happened. And I was drunk that night, and I was drunk, and Jeff sent some bullshit, and I was like, I am not trying. I almost blocked Jeff, but then I don't remember why I didn't. It was easier just to leave the chat at the time. Dude, I blocked my best friend when I was drunk on Super Bowl night. One of my best friends sent me a message on Super Bowl night, and I replied with "fuck you," and I blocked him.
Don't worry, Dustin. I almost blocked you after the Mississippi State game earlier this year. I was going to tell you to take those cowbells and shove it up your ass.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
A lot of salt here. A lot
Oh.
of salt, especially
wait.
with the song today, "Shots Fired." And a lot of shots are being fired here. And
Oh, yeah.
speaking of shots fired, let's get right into this Alan Niven GNR counter lawsuit, all this shit being thrown everywhere, one way and whatnot. Dustin, you got the stuff there. I'll let you take this one over.
So
Segue.
somehow we managed to okay, so first off, if you don't know, which I'm sure most of you watching this show by now do, Alan Nevin wrote a book, and who was he again? He was like their tour manager or some shit.
He was their manager. He managed them and Great White at the same time. I think he managed a few
I
other
thought
bands.
Doug Goldstein was their manager.
Yeah, he was the tour manager.
He was their tour manager.
Oh, okay. So Alan Nevin was Beta back in the day, and did a better job because well, they got shit released back then. But now he's trying to release an autobiography about his time with Guns N' Roses, and the band are suing to stop it. Now, they say it's for NDAs. However, I'm not going to say too much, but we may or may not have acquired an advance copy of this book. And I think I may have found a few reasons why Guns N' Roses doesn't want this book coming out. Because first of all, as I was reading through it this weekend, I noticed there's a lot of stories about Axel being an asshole. And so if you look, starting with this one, this is just a smaller one, but on page 20, he starts talking about when Axel refused to perform in Phoenix, and then there was a riot outside the Celebrity Theater. Cars were flipped and burned. People were injured. And the band's reputation as unprofessional caused AC/DC and David Lee Roth to drop them from planned tours. And it led to that high-stakes tour with Aerosmith. That was literally determined by Nevin rolling an 11 on some dice in Vegas. Has anybody heard? Anybody want to comment on this?
I can see it happening, but it turned out fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Seems like it. 'Cause this is the first I ever heard of another riot. I was like, so this was probably because he was managing them like late 80s up until I guess 91 or whatever. I don't know. Because I don't think he was ever even around during the Years of Illusion time. During that whole mess of a cockatrice of a tour there, you know.
Well, this could be another one. This could be another one. And what we were reading for was clues as to why the band is so adamant to block this, because they didn't block Slash. They didn't block Steven Adler. Why are they blocking this one? But like I said, I think I might have stumbled onto some stuff here. So the next thing is if you get to when you get to page 60, uh Alan talks about Axl refusing to show up for a Rolling Stones show at a Coliseum, and Niven arranged for LAPD officers to go to Axl's condo, handcuff him if necessary, and deliver him to the stage. And I feel like I've heard
that story before.
Sounds familiar, yeah.
I feel like I've heard that too. That's one of them. And let's see. He talks about Slash's battle with heroin. Oh, Adler punched a crew member in mid-flight. That's one of the stories that he tells on there. But in page 230 through 240 is where I really think the problem area is going to lie, because Niven reveals that Adler had previously drugged and assaulted Erin Everly, Axl's wife, in a revenge act. And let's see, let me find the actual quote here. Stephen had gassed up Erin Everly with either a speedball or a straight shot of smack, and had himself the revenge fuck he'd long dreamed of. That is a quote from the book.
Oh, fuck. That's fucking dark. That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Comment.
Yeah, that's very fucked up. That's all I'm going to say. Like, if that's true, it's very fucked up.
Wow.
God damn.
All I know is that I am pretty sure, without question, from that day forward, Axl and Steven's relationship went from anything but friends to business partners to this is your first foot out the door.
Yeah.
You think that's could have been why, or part of the decision to get rid of Steven in the first?
One of many reasons, I say.
You say most
biggest
of?
reason. The biggest reason.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like a very good reason to get rid of some motherfucking body. So,
yes,
I'd kill him. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm sorry to say, but had Axl gotten his hands on Steven that night, I guarantee Steven would be 6 feet underground right now.
Yeah, especially with the way Axl was back then. Oof. Done.
I know from a source that Axl, there's people between the two of them to ensure that didn't happen.
Oh, wow. Well, I don't know.
I'm not talking about in the same room. I'm talking about in the same zip code.
Dude, I think if the shoe was on my foot, it'd take more than one or two people.
Yeah. You would need like an army at this point, you know. Team Brazil. There you go.
Yeah.
The Brazilian Mafia.
All I'm going to say is Doug is a big man. He's a bodyguard. And I'll leave it at that.
Rick's a married man. He can attest to that. You'd kill somebody.
Yeah. He would have. And I think the only person at the time that could have kept him from doing it was Goldstein.
Yeah, because Goldstein was very much like a very like Axl guy for sure. Like, you know.
Yeah, they were best friends.
Yeah. Goldstein was basically like serving his needs in a way. I know. I guess what you gotta kind of have to do as a tour manager anyways, but it's like where's the line blur between, you know, managing the band but being a slave to like one person, you know.
But yeah, Dog is the sole reason that these guys are still alive. I'm sure about that.
In a
'Cause they
lot of
always
ways,
say
yeah,
that.
for sure.
Because if you look at the how it went, then you could say that Niven had like quite an easy job, because everything back then was kind of like going well until Axel started getting fucked up and started the Use Your Illusion tour.
Mhm.
I think that was a tougher time for him.
Yeah.
Definitely was.
Well, he
yeah.
wasn't ready to go out on the road and kind of forced out.
Well, the last thing I'm going to mention is on page 240. Niven says that Axel kept a literal notebook of grudges with handwritten pages listing everyone who had ever wronged him. And this
Oh,
is his
goodness.
actual quote. He had a list of complaints in a book, and I could hear the pages turning. I think Rick's got one of those. Rick, don't you have a book of everybody?
Yeah, you're like the Mean Girls. You got the burn book.
Dude, the book be too big.
Everyone ever that's been on my Juno
Hey,
forum. That's it.
does Axel still have this book?
I don't
What
know. It
about
don't say.
speaking
Oh.
of the book? We talked about this cartoon coming out from Axel, but he also had a website at one stage, right? And he was supposed to write some memoirs. Do you remember that?
Yeah, what happened to that?
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, there was a whole website built around it.
Yeah, I
Pretty
think they just
professional too.
registered it just to keep the site in their domain, like in their property, just to own it, basically. I think
But the
that's
page was
probably
like
what it was.
built to promote a book,
Yeah,
right?
to make it, I guess, look like, oh, look, something's happening here. But no, we're just here to so no one steals the
Yeah.
domain and camps on
Uh,
it.
Is it available? Let's steal it right now if it's
Yeah.
available.
And we still
Yeah.
bought it, right? We all thought, hey,
I'll buy it
something's
right
happening.
now if it's available.
Yeah, but you remember that website? It was pretty professional looking.
AxelRose.com.
very
No,
nice.
it's still up.
Should hack it and then put Fat Axel photo. What is it?
We
I did
almost
Any
I did the front
coders?
page. I made this front page. I made a fake picture, like a screenshot, and then I Fat Axel every picture from Axel.
Oh my gosh.
I should have it somewhere still.
the
looks
last
interesting.
time it was updated was July 26th of 2024.
Oh, okay.
So there's
Oh.
that.
Yeah, we're used to that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We almost bought one of the forums one time when we was renewing our shit and we decided we didn't want to fuck with it.
It's a good redirect, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been a good redirect because that's all we would have used it for. I would have closed the forums and redirected it to gunsandradio.com because we were not about to fuck with it. We thought about it, we met about it, and we talked about it, the pros, we weighed the pros and the cons, and we just decided it would not be the best business decision and not to spend the fucking money to spend the money better. I mean, that's what we ended up
And then you
deciding.
get some crazy fucks who'd be like, why you take the forums? Then, nut jobs who live behind a computer screen all day would send us death threats, trying to be cool.
Oh, that'd be fine. Nothing I'm not used to.
The fun days. I don't miss the forums.
No.
Neither do I.
Well, that's probably why it was for sale, or why it was offered to us anyway. It wasn't even a for sale thing. It would have been the cost and the money. The way the deal would have worked out, the cost and the money would have been on us picking it up and maintaining it, and we would have uh, basically taken it over for pretty much nothing. And yeah, I still was like, nah, too much work. Besides, we don't want to be. We'd have to monitor that motherfucker 24/7, and then we take all summer off on this show. I don't want to be spending my vacation fucking with no goddamn forums. Oh, we just make Bailey do it. Why don't we do that? I didn't
There
think
you
Do
of
it,
go.
Bailey.
It's part of his internship here at Guns and Radio.
that. Which kind of like we don't kick people out of Discord. We have Ian do it instead.
Yeah, we have a summer internship program. We take off, and then you guys run the forums. That's it. You guys run a Discord. I don't want to do this shit.
Yeah, well, shit. If I'd known making Bailey do it was an option, then I would have just went there.
Damn, that would have been perfect.
I don't know though. Will we change the name of the forum to Guns and Radio Forum, or would we have kept? I don't know. It's a big what if that ain't
We
gonna
could.
fucking happen.
We
But
could. Why not?
but I'll tell you another story about a what if that might have happened. Brandy Carlisle was a guest on the Howard Stern show last week, and she had an interesting comment on one Mr. Axl Rose, and let's take a listen and see. Let's listen to that. See what she had to say.
What's going on with this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year? You're honoring someone, right?
Okay, so I'll give you a couple hints. I'm from Seattle.
Oh, Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Oh, those guys are the best. What did they do? They called you up and said, "Hey, would you do Black Hole Sun?"
At Chris Cornell's tribute in LA, Axl Rose was supposed to do it. And
No kidding.
right at the last minute, he didn't show up. And they were like, who knows it? Who knows it? Who knows it? And I'm like, I know it. Like, I'm your girl. Let me do it. So they put me in at the last minute to do it. And I just was like transformed by it. I loved singing it so much. So
The only part I don't believe of your story is that Axl Rose was irresponsible and didn't show up to do the song. I mean, that you're talking about Mr. On Time.
I mean,
what are you
that's what
talking
I
about?
was told. That's what I was told.
Yeah.
It was great to fill in for Axl,
Yeah.
man.
Well, has anybody ever heard a story like that before on
No.
the?
I didn't.
No, this is like news to all of us, I think. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's kind of funny too because Brandy and Duff are really good friends, and for her to throw his singer under the bus, I don't know. If he didn't show, that kind of sucks.
You think
Yeah.
that's why? You think that's why they started playing Black Hole Sun all the time because he had already rehearsed it and figured it out or whatever?
Yeah, probably getting it prepped for that. But then they're just like, oh, we're just gonna keep it around for like a year. Cool.
But this was pretty recent, right?
This was like 5-6 years ago. This is 2019, I think, when they're
Yeah, that was when the
Okay,
tribute
okay.
show happened.
Yeah,
They had
2019.
they barely toured in 2019, I'm pretty sure. if I
Yeah,
recall.
they were available.
Hmm.
So
They didn't show up.
They did do a U.S.
well,
tour
what
in
if it was
2019.
the whole band and they just went and hid when he didn't show?
Well,
I don't know. Like,
I
who is
don't
he
know.
going to play with? With Soundgarden remaining members?
Well, who did Brandy play with? I mean, that would be the answer to the
Oh.
question.
Do you remember, Bailey?
Yeah, she did. She did a couple. I think she did do Black Hole Sun with Soundgarden. I think she also did Like a Stone with Audioslave at that show.
Hmm.
So I did check because that show happened in January of 2019. Guns N' Roses were not on tour when that show happened.
Well, there
Shane?
you go. Well, I hate that Chris Cornell died, and we got to keep pretending Soundgarden's a good band.
Really?
This shirt is the shit.
I love that band. So I disagree, Dustin.
Jeff, if you're showing us something we can't see, you got to.
I was just this 92 Lollapalooza shirt I still have. I think it's going for like 2 G's or something like that on eBay now.
That's stupid.
It's sick, man. Whatever, man.
It's stupid to
was
pay 2 G's.
That was a tour they did right after Guns.
I don't care if
Yeah.
it's Guns, the Beatles, Elvis, Jesus Christ. It's stupid to pay 2 G's for a T-shirt.
Hey, man. I said it was worth. That's what people are paying for it. I didn't say I was going to pay for it. I got that in '92. Still held on to it.
Speaking of T-shirts you did pay for, weren't you bitching to us before the show about the one you got on right now?
Oh yeah, the hoodie that I got, on Amazon.
Show the people
Like,
so they can see what we're talking about.
If you ever want to get a Guns hoodie on Amazon, this is what it'll look like 2 years later.
More stuff.
It's in the cross emblems in there somewhere.
Man,
it's good in a day, but it don't last more than 2 years. So
you need to wash
it still
that
keeps
thing
you
and
warm, but
you need to wash the rest of that shit off. It looks like cum stains.
Yeah. And it says in the label, it says broken instead of broken.
Did you say what was the review you left?
oh, I don't know. Go on Amazon.
I don't want to look up that particular
I'll screenshot it and send it to you later.
Sum it up for me. Just make something up. I don't care.
Essentially, it was like good hoodie, shit printing. Thanks, Team Brazil.
4 to 5.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
is it a hoodie? Yes. Is the emblem still there? No.
You know what? You know what merchandise I really want GNR to come out with? An official Guns N' Roses towel.
I'm sure you could find one.
But then again, I think if it did happen, I'm sure Chris Pittman would be pissed off.
That'd be the one thing they could put his face on.
Yeah.
Tenacious D had a cum rag.
I remember that. That was hilarious.
It was made out of silk, and it said, "Because anything else is just a cum rag." We'll send somebody out there. Get on our wish list on Amazon, and you people send hot chicks shit for free all the time. Get on our wish list and send Bailey the Tenacious D cum rag.
I'll pass, guys. Thank you.
He will do a full review in a separate video.
Oh yeah, gotta get us them views, man. We need hits for over here. Anything. We'll do it for the content, okay?
If you guys need to review some stuff, I got a Facebook group you could join.
Oh yeah, what's that? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. No, 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 not on the air. Not on the air. Oh, not on the air. You almost got me though. I actually tried to do that and I couldn't find the damn product, and they kept sending me the goddamn product and telling me to review it over and over again. And I'm like, bitch, I can't. She was sending me a screenshot, and I'm like, bitch, I've looked for this product. It's not fucking there. Send me the goddamn link or shut the fuck up. Your choice, dealer's choice. I don't care, whichever we want to do. And she just quit talking to me.
What was the product?
I'll tell you off air. You know what the product was. Anyway, that reminds me, go watch our vlog about Steel Panther if you haven't already. Yeah, Rick, while I got you here, I want to ask you about something because I don't think you're going to stick around for the Thursday show. You're looking tired. So let me ask you something. I've been seeing some rumors, some people posting some shit on Facebook and different places. I think I saw somebody sent me something from Twitter concerning a potential documentary or a movie of some sort that's been. Is there anything to any of that, or is it people starting trouble, or should we just shut the fuck up and move on?
It's showtime. That's all I'll say. Yeah, it's happening, man.
Showtime at the Apollo? Hell yeah.
So let me ask you something. The guy that, you know who I'm talking about, we're not going to say any names or nothing because they're wanting attention. That's why they're doing this. So the guy that's leaking all this information and putting his name out there, what does he hope to gain? Like,
Or what part did he even play in the story? I don't know him. When I read the story, that was my first time even knowing. I didn't even know what the guy did at all. Anyway, he wanted his name. He wanted the attention. I mean, my God, you could have it. It wasn't about the attention. It was about a fuck you to Team Brazil. Essentially, that's the reason why. But he wanted the attention, man. He could have had it. But
is this the same guy that comes in at the end of the Rolling Stone article and calls the dude that was writing the article? And
yeah, I don't know who that guy is, man. I had no idea he played any part in the story, so that's why I was very confused by it. I'm like, who is this guy? Like, and so he joined your Discord, and I asked him about it, but he
oh,
wanted
he
the
did?
attention. Yeah, but he only would put his first name and the initial of his last name
When was this?
in the article. It's a
No,
Rolling
no, no.
Stone
And
article.
when did he come in our Discord?
Oh man, it's probably about a year ago.
Did we block him?
No,
Oh,
no, I called him out in the chat. Asked him asked him about it because he was essentially contacted David talking shit, man.
huh.
Now, yeah, so
So how does he know about all of the stuff that's going on that he's leaking right now?
so all that happened right here. The only other person that was involved with the leaking part of it was going to be Dark Nemus, and and he's the one that wrote the poems, and and I told him what time to release them. and when to release them.
I knew you
So
wasn't writing no fucking poems, huh?
no, but I would influence some of them. I'll tell them, hey, with this poem, make it something about this or do something, just because I didn't know he was doing the poems at first, and then when he kept doing them, I was just like, well, all right, add something like this to it. But
We had to have creative approval.
so yeah, it was that was how the mass leaks happen, and so I don't know who the I don't even know the guy's name. I can't even remember him.
Well,
I don't
somebody's
even
feeding him info somewhere.
no. So I don't know. I assume my assumption is that whenever Dark Nemus got the files, he ended up just sending them to probably a handful of people and told them to send it to others, and then so I guess this guy was probably one of the minions that got the file fourth or fifth hand, and then just started sending it to people, and just that's just I don't know.
Okay.
One,
But you're going to say, and I'll wrap this up because I know we said we wouldn't talk about it on air, and that's not what I was mainly wanting. I was wanting to know because of the fact that some of the information is going out there. If there was any credibility to it, or if it's
we
all
got a
total
director.
horseshit.
Yeah, we got a director. It's and yeah, we're moving forward with it. So that's about all I know right now.
Okay, well, then, yeah. But you're saying this guy's like getting information. Somebody's telling him something.
They contacted him to he got contacted uh by David to do something about the documentary, and he posted the screenshots of his emails in Discord.
Okay, and then that made it to Twitter, and
Yeah, so it's that fucking war room, dude. It's like those idiots that came in the other day trying to start some shit in your Discord.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We was
Yeah,
talking
it's
about
like
that
all
last.
yeah, it's like those guys from that war room, man. They just love drama, man. And what's funny is they're trying to stop the project by trying to sabotage it, but all they're doing here is proving how crazy Guns N' Roses fans are.
Hmm.
So I mean,
We are a crazy lot. If you don't believe me, look at Jeff.
he's beautiful.
He is beautiful. I
He's
love
beautiful
Jeff.
in his underground bunker.
I love Jeff like one of those parents that's got a shitty kid, loves their kid.
Houseplant kids. Feed me when I'm hungry. Give me sunlight when I'm cold. Houseplant cat or kid.
So so like on Facebook, I'm in a couple of Guns N' Roses groups, and the algorithm shows Guns N' Roses stuff, but on my Facebook today, I just kept seeing a bunch of dudes post pictures of Axel without a shirt on.
I did
The
see that.
wardrobe malfunction. I saw that.
Alleged wardrobe malfunction.
I did see that. I had that on the list, but I forgot to write it down. Yeah, Axel's looking jacked.
Good for him.
Voice, not so much.
Who not so much?
The voice, his voice, not so much, but
he's rocking a six pack. Can't wait to see what Franz does with that picture.
I know he's gonna do something with it.
I don't believe it. You're still fat. Fuck you.
I mean, at least he's trying, bro.
It's AI.
Remember
man.
that there was an old school Axel that didn't give a fuck. It seemed like.
But you say it was AI?
Oh, it's AI, man. We all know Axel's fat. Come on. PH.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, well, sorry, Rick, if I made you uncomfortable with that conversation, but I thought it's out there.
Oh, you're good, man. It's
it needed clarifying.
Yeah, because I got so many fucking messages about it. I don't know. I didn't know how it was getting out.
Well, there you go, folks. Shots Fired by Slash featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators. Take a listen. I want to pause for a second because I haven't heard this song in so long that this whole intro is foreign to me. Like I thought I had a feel for what we were going to hear tonight, but now I don't even know anymore.
Well, it's pretty rocking.
Oh, yeah.
I dig it.
I mean, we had to get one considering last week we had to review 1 in a million. So
Oh yeah, I want to say something
Fun.
about that before we move on. I meant to do this at the beginning of the show. I know some of you out there, and none of them have commented, by the way, or said anything about our decision to not air the 1 in a million listening portion, but just cut straight to the reviews. Some of you out there will be disappointed in that decision. That's all we got to say. I'm not apologizing. I'm just saying I know some of you are disappointed.
Deal with it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say. Where have I heard this guitar riff before? Dun, 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 dun.
You can be mine.
Oh, you think it's you could? Oh, kind of, yeah. Let's listen.
He's using the same effect, and it's almost the same drum beat behind it. Again, in a Slash song.
Dun, 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 dun. You're
I
right.
love that song. So
You're welcome.
Yeah, it was fucking with me. Man, I don't know. This does feel like so foreign to me. Like the chorus is what I remember when I think about this song, but it's so different than the verses. I guess I just wasn't ready for that.
Yeah. Especially for a song. This is like supposed to close the album, Apocalyptic Love, which is interesting, I guess. A choice for a closer.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great album.
Oh, it is. Even
Agreed.
I think we even covered the bonus tracks that come after this on like the bonus, I guess, deluxe edition. Whatever. Those are really good too, actually.
What you gonna say, Jeff?
I just said I agree. It's a great album.
I agree as well.
Let's listen some more.
It's not enough, although I've given them my all. Yeah. Impossible to satisfy. I'm hearing shots fired out of range. They wanna see me in a blood so great, but still I live to die another day. Shots fired out of range. They wanna see me in a blood so great, but still I live to die another day. Another day. I thought I'd heard it all before it's all in vain. Yeah, won't shoot me down.
All right, I'm going to pause before we get too far into the guitar solo because we're going to ask our buddy Chris Caputo to do his thing and read those lyrics in that soothing, sultry, sexy, seductive voice of yours.
All right. I will do
Now-
my best.
Now, I want you to read it like you're trying to woo a woman, okay?
Ooh. Okay. Well, I'll do my best because I'm
Look at Bailey's camera if you have it.
Don't be afraid to use that mustache, buddy.
Somebody touch the screen.
Yeah, well, hang on.
There
we go. Just look deep into his eyes. And...
Oh, you're Caputo.
No.
You don't have to. You're good. No, I mean no offense.
No. Listen, I'll do my best because I've been like sick all weekend, but like I'm almost recovered, so I may not be as good, but I'll do my damnedest. Here we go. If I could, I'd stand for something I would turn the bitter tide. I would turn it on. I would turn it on the pain I've come to know and calm the storm that never dies. I'm hearing shots fired, out of range. They want to see me in a blood-soaked grave, but still I live to die another day. Oh, it's good. They quoted their favorite James Bond film.
Oh yeah, nice.
I guess Miles is a big Pierce Brosnan fan.
Oh, dude, you know what we should do on here one day? Hang on. I just bought this because, sometimes we watch movies on this show, very rarely on this particular show.
Movies
But,
that rock also on Patreon.
yeah, let me grab it real quick. I picked this up because I thought it'd be perfect for us to watch one day. It's Live and Let Die.
Live and Let
Oh,
Die.
hell yeah.
Okay.
We
I
could
still
see-
vote one. We sit down and watch the Dewey Cox movie.
That's how
I
it
say
is.
Terminator 2 we should watch.
That's all kinds of good suggestions.
Yeah.
We're just wooing Rick right now.
Hey, I want to watch Terminator 2, bro. That's like one of my favorite movies.
It's
Might
one of
as
those
well.
ones that when it's like on TBS or TNT, I stop for a minute.
Yeah.
I need the uncut version.
Oh, that one's cool. I actually finally saw it like not too long ago.
I've never seen any Terminator movie ever except 3D Battle Across Time.
Oh, the Universal Studios.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
where
never
they
seen
jump,
that one.
where the motorcycle scene, and he like the motorcycle, instead of crashing into the camera, he jumps out the screen and drives down the aisleway, and then fights robots in real life for a few minutes, and yeah,
You can find it on YouTube. That
It's-
video.
I've seen it on YouTube, but it's not as good as being there because it's like something
Oh.
about when they blast the thing and water sprays all over everybody, and there's explosions in the room with you while things are exploding. You can feel the heat and
Oh, like those 4D rides.
yeah.
oh yeah, it's dope. It is a 4D ride. It's exactly what it is.
What about an Interview with a Vampire?
I don't know.
Did
That'd
that
be a
movie
good-
suck?
Yeah,
That movie
no,
sucked.
not
End
really.
of Days sucked. I remember we kind of did half a watch along when we were
Yeah.
oh my god. Where you're watching in the background, you're like halfway through, you're like, fuck this shit.
That
You know
Barbara
what?
Laws.
Yeah, but you get to see what's her name's side, dude.
But
When
that song
we
the cover by GNR was used in that movie, right? The Interview with a
Yeah,
Vampire.
If
That
the
was the
world-
sympathy,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
That's another song I'm not looking forward to reviewing. It's awful.
Oh my God was that was for End of Days.
Yes.
It seems like kind of in the late night. It wasn't just Schwarzenegger, but it seems like a lot of those like big action stars in the 80s kind of went through like a slump in the late 90s.
Oh yeah. Stallone did too.
Michael Keaton, like a lot of them. Bruce Willis.
Well, the song title was a very good because it was really the end of days of Axel's vocals. It started there.
Hey, you're still good at 06. Come on.
No, man.
I thought he sounded great.
Here's my question. Why is Oh My God always on the alternate set list and they never play it?
Is this
Dude,
like the
I
third
don't
week in a
know.
row we discussed this?
Same
The
with
fuck
Perfect
with that.
Crime. Used to be on that too a lot. Never played.
I heard them rehearse that in Nashville in 2011, and I thought for sure they were going to play it. Gave a Civil War though.
I can see
Yeah.
it being a hard song to do live because you've got a minute of that voice, that screechy voice, before you get to breathe. And then it goes from that high pitch to an immediate low growl. And not that Axel can't do it, but man, like doing it every night would be a fucking nightmare. If you're doing it right. Anyway, Chris, do you got any facts or anything this week for the song?
I do have some quotes from Slash and Miles Kennedy
Do tell.
about this song. So so I guess they're both being interviewed by Louder. So Slash says, the song heavy, driven. It has an almost militant beat. One of the early songs I wrote and demoed at home. We had an incident here where a guy was walking around the intersection of Sunset and Vine and shooting a gun. He clipped a couple of people. We record right down the street from there. And if you listen closely at the beginning of the song, you can hear the sirens from that incident, which is fucking crazy.
That's pretty fucking wild. Let's see. I'm at 2:23. You say at the beginning of the song?
Yeah, it says at the beginning of the song. Yeah, you can hear
Hang on.
sirens.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna crank it up. Let's listen. I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what Slash says. Who knows? Maybe he was hearing some shit.
Think you could have just been full of shit.
Maybe could have been.
Yeah, there ain't no fucking sirens. That's bullshit.
Release the siren cut, Slash. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, release the siren cut.
No,
Yeah.
Jeff can provide it.
That's true. Yeah.
We
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
heard one all night, man. My neighborhood's been pretty chill, actually.
I know,
Slash
right?
recording outside of your house, Jeff. Maybe that's why you heard those sirens.
Nobody OD'd?
Apparently not.
The FBI has got better things to do than look for Jeff right now.
Yeah, look for Rick.
Got a cave near you.
What I do?
They're gonna blame you for that book I just read all those quotes from now.
Double banned.
What
Hey,
else
did they
could
blo-
they do?
Hey,
Rick,
did they block Matt's book as well?
They
you
made
had to
him.
change. You had to change some passages.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made him edit it. Yeah.
Still have the
Have you guys
unedited
ever
one.
done an episode? You guys ever done an episode like with the original versus the edited? What was taken out?
No, but that'd be a good idea.
It is a good idea. Be down for that.
Yeah, I'm just curious. What they changed because obviously what did they not want out? Well, obviously we know.
If somebody can get me a PDF of both versions,
I think I have
then,
them. Yeah, I think I have them. I'm sure,
yeah.
pretty sure.
Well, we'll talk after the show then. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what Guns N' Roses had removed from.
If I remember correctly,
I think there's a part in the beginning about a pool chair. If I'm not a poolside chair.
Is that what you were saying, Franz?
No, well, what I've heard, what I do remember from the book is that the part where Matt was not involved with Duff, and he only said to Duff, "Well, if I'm not involved, I want to hear it from you." They were like best friends, and then suddenly it was, it became truth, and then he still sent Fernando to tell Duff to tell Matt he was not included in in the band, which was a very shitty thing to do. Ever since then, I kind of hate Duff for doing that, and I thought that he had to remove something about that. I don't know. I thought that part was removed, but I'll look it up.
Yeah, if we have to kick somebody off of our show, we're going to send Fernando to tell him too.
And what wasn't there something about Stephanie giving like hand jobs to various members of the band?
Also, a part with Stephanie, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I remember reading that. And then he says some shit about Fernando in the book too.
Yeah.
So the hand job
just
thing
facts.
stayed in the edit, but they can't be shit talking Fernando.
So that's what he's referring to. There was a time.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
You talked
So,
about monkey sex.
Yeah, it's not never mind who you gave head. It's never mind who you gave hand. Maybe,
Ah.
I don't know. It could be. Or it could be
Jibbers.
Something.
Oh man, let's wrap this up. We got a little over a minute left.
Coma? Anybody hear coma there?
Do what?
Anybody hear a little coma in that solo?
Yes, I did.
A little bit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe too much time.
Slash is not real, so
Winter Slash. How could we forget?
I love that episode.
Very Slashmas.
Yeah, we should watch that on here one day.
I'm down.
Yes.
We'll do it for Christmas. We'll come in for one episode at Christmas time. And watch
Well, that was the plan anyway, was to come in for one episode at Christmas time. We're taking off all of December. What if you don't already know, folks? We take off in December and we still air an episode. I think this one is going to come out. I think the decision is 2 days before Christmas on the Tuesday time slot. That way people in Australia won't have already had Christmas. Some countries will have already had Christmas if we wait till Christmas Day to release it, and they'll just be over fucking Christmas. And this way, hopefully, some of you guys headed to Christmas on the 24th can listen in the car and enjoy and spend time with us.
Your friends.
The
Yeah,
only thing missing is family.
that's right.
That's Jeff's tap the screen. He finally got his meme.
Yeah. That's your catchphrase now, dude. You gotta roll with that shit.
I'll throw it at me. I'll get it for a T-shirt.
You know, it's like dynamite. What the fuck?
What?
Wow, how did you get Mr. Herbert on this one? Oh, Jeff, what's your popsicles?
We ain't played Bailey's song in a while.
Yeah, play the Tutti Guru anthem. Got that shit.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
gotta show Bailey some love too.
Tilly Guru, Hula Tutu, Jolly Jedi, Maka Doctor, Melamento, Monterey Maven, Papa Scholar, Chico Shaman, Tilly Guru, Tilly Guru, Tilly Guru, Tilly Guru.
Got a nice beat to it.
I would agree on that.
Shots fired. Bars.
That's the most West Coast rhyme I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. I'm not crazy about it. I've been thinking about redoing it. They can't all be Mason Frost or Cunnilingus Kung Fu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
I think, dude, somebody asked today what was the name of the song that we play in the shorts with Mason. Rick raised his hand. Was that you?
Yes. Oh,
That was-
can you hear me?
Yes.
I am gonna have to bounce now, and I apologize. But I had a
Alright.
pleasant evening with all of you guys.
Well, thanks for coming in, Rick, man. It was good to see you, both.
Thank you,
Buddy.
Thanks, Rick.
Ciao,
Thank you,
man.
Brad.
Good guys.
Rick
Later,
does for
bro.
everybody. Oh, by the way, as Rick is leaving, I'm going to take this time to tell you that we have decided that we've noticed that none of the episodes of Rick's old show Band are currently on YouTube. So we're going to be releasing select
Band
versions
select.
of those, or select episodes. Some of the best ones that's going to be suitable for your YouTube, because they're not all. Because I'm just being honest, they don't all got video, but starting tomorrow, we're going to be releasing all 3 parts of the trilogy we did, where Rick tells the entire story of how he got banned. So 3 hours worth of content there coming out tomorrow. If you haven't heard the whole story from Rick's own lips, you'll get it on YouTube tomorrow. So click the subscribe button and ring that bell icon so you can be notified as soon as it posts. I forgot all about that. But yeah,
Ricky Lee.
hell yeah.
Oh, yeah,
All right,
indeed.
let's wrap this up.
Shots fired, out of range. They wanna save me in a blood cell grave, but still I live to die another day. Shots fired, out of range. They wanna see me in a blood cell grave, but still I live to die another day.
Shots fired by Slash featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators. Live right here on WNBC.
WNBC.
I love
All right. I know, man. It's so fun to say WNBC. Anyway,
Howard.
Yeah, Howard is. You think he's going to sign again in December?
Probably
I
not.
mean, he's got a,
Maybe a
he's
year,
got a
but I don't
wife
think
half his
more than
age to
that.
pay for. So
I
Yeah, but
mean, how many mansions does he own? Those aren't cheap.
yeah,
how unfunny has he gotten though?
I still listen pretty regularly. I don't know if it's funny anymore, but
But do
it's
it's
you find it a
moments.
little too PC as opposed to what it used to be, which drew
uh
you in?
well, it's a different world
Has he
now.
kind of lost his edge? Is what I'm asking. Is it more of a kiss your ass as a interviewer, and he's just there kissing your ass and interviewing, versus the shock jock he used to be?
I don't think he kisses people's ass, but he doesn't do like shocking questions anymore, and I think that's allowed him to get better guests
Well, I think the other
Yeah,
thing is that for the last like 15 years, he's not had a comedian as his like co-host anymore, too.
to feed him jokes. Yeah,
Yeah. So because after Artie got pretty much got fired, there hasn't been a comedian that's come into the show.
that's true. That's true. That's true. Well,
it
folks,
just isn't the same for me.
no, it's not the same, but I mean, it's
I
different.
hate change, damn it. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Well,
He was
welcome
a
to
trailblazer. I'll say that.
Totally
Even though
kidding about that.
that's not that great. He left his mark on the industry.
well, some of the shit he used to do isn't wouldn't fit today anyway, and isn't that funny
No, of
today?
course not.
Of course
Like if
not.
you listen to old shit, it's not that funny. It's not near as funny as we remember it because we were fucking teenagers. But some of the old shit to me just isn't all that funny anyway. So
I love
If you watch his old show, like TV show, the Howard Stern TV show that was like a half an hour, and he'd bring on somebody and whatever. All the intro and outro, like to the commercials breaks, would be from Appetite.
huh.
And this is like 80, made 86.
That's wild. Now I'll tell you, my favorite era is definitely the Artie Lang era. I'm not too big on Jackie, but I like to watch those YouTube videos that people make of when he was on Howard TV, and Artie was there, and Lisa G and Steve Langford, and that era. That's probably, if I'm going to go back to an era that I still find funny, that's probably the perfect storm of bullshit that was going on at that time. But anyway, folks, at this point, we got to review Shots Fired by Slash because we are in overtime now and we are going to get the fuck out of here. So, roll of the dice, and Franz, you get to go first. What'd you think about the song?
Well, I really like the rhythm and the speed, the fastness of it, the pace of it. But yeah, I have to say, it's still Miles' voice is kind of like really yeah. I can't get into it, man. It's just, I mean, the song is good, and I love the guitar play, but yeah, Miles Kennedy fucks it up for me. So yeah, I'll still give it a 2.
All right, Jeff Franz gives it a 2. Let's see who we got next. There's nobody there for that slot, so we'll roll again. Jeff.
I heard a little bit of Yuka McMahon in here, a little bit of Coma in there, like kind of stuff I've already heard with the same effect, pedal effects and solos in a sense. A 2.5, because like it still rocks. It has a great hook, but it's like I feel like it's been done before. But again, I'm gonna go with Franz. Like I mean, Miles is great. We share a birthday. It's coming up at the end of the month. It's awesome. Like, but I just never felt like he's the perfect singer for Slash solo band. I always liked Rod better. So I don't know. And that guy from Jellyfish that was on his first album,
Eric
Over.
Yeah.
So I prefer those singers for Slash's solos though.
All right. Up next is Chris Caputo.
I was swinging more to a positive review on this one. I liked it. That's a great catchy ass chorus. I think just great work overall. I think Slash has done some of his best work with, Miles and the Conspirators. Even besides like 2 from his solo album, there's some good songs in there. But like this Apocalyptic Love, and I believe the one album after are like very, very solid rock and roll albums. It's gonna get good praise from me. I'm gonna go 4 out of 5. I'm really liking the song. So
All right, well, that makes me next, and that is also my rating. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I enjoyed, I don't know, I just enjoyed the song, man. Like, it was different than I remember it being, which is good. I really don't know why I don't break this out anymore. I haven't broke it out in years, but I mean, listening to it now, I remember why I liked it. So, yeah, 4 out of 5 for me. And that leaves Bailey. What you thinking, Bailey?
Yeah, I truthfully, before we played this song, I'd never heard it before. I guess I just didn't get too deep into Apocalyptic Love. From what I've heard from that record, I liked it. Yeah, dude, I was playing air guitar to this song. Like it just that riff just hooked me immediately. And yeah, I know the criticism toward Miles, his voice is sometimes too high. And yes, he's not the best singer that, he slashes work with. But I dig the Conspirators. I dig the song a lot. I'll probably add this onto Spotify or Apple Music. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. It's great.
All right, well, there you go, folks. Got a little mixed reaction from the panel today, but I think the main question, of course, as always, is what did you think? Let us know in the comment section below, and be sure to thumbs up this video if you like it, and click that subscribe button, ring the little bell icon, do all the good stuff. And we will be back with a brand new episode of Guns N' Radio just for you on Thursday. That's pretty exciting. And let's spin the wheel and see what stuff we're going to get next week on Guns N' Radio.
Back from Kalia slash.
Back from Kalia.
Ooh,
We're gonna
nice.
be hearing some Kalia music.
damn, all right.
Oh no, not on cauliflower.
I was thinking it was gonna be sympathy for the devil because we've just been getting bad songs lately.
Well, thank fuck. That'll wait another day, and I will roast the shit out of that when the time comes. So look forward to that, listeners. So,
Hi, dear listener. Be sure to tune in on Thursday when we listen to Back from Cali for Slash. We're also going to be reading some GNR Reddit posts and reacting to those in that episode as well. So take care. We'll see you then. And until then, I'm Dustin Bonez.
and I'm Chris Caputo. We'll see you guys Thursday. More Slash, more Miles. We're going back an album, but it's all right. We're going back to Cali, back from Cali. As Biggie would say, he's going back to Cali. I believe that's how the song goes. I don't know, but anyways,
Cool J.
Go.
some 90s rapper. I don't
It
remember.
was LL Cool J. I'm going
Anyway,
back.
go home. Go home.
Anyways,
Bye.
yeah,
Leave.
we'll see you
Fucking
guys
leave.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, hit the fucking bell. Peace. We'll see you.